What if we told you everything you see might not be reality? Welcome to the world of deepfakes. In the digital age, where seeing is believing, the rise of deepfakes challenges this fundamental truth. Deepfakes, a portmanteau of deep learning and fake, are hyper-realistic artificial intelligence-generated videos, audios, or images that make people appear to say or do things they never did. They blur the line between reality and fiction, creating an entirely new form of digital deception. Imagine your favorite celebrity delivering a speech they never gave, or a world leader making declarations they never intended. This is the power of deepfakes. They have the potential to rewrite reality, to make us question the authenticity of what we see and hear. Deepfakes leverage advanced machine learning techniques, particularly a subset called deep learning, to manipulate or fabricate visual and audio content. Using these algorithms, AI systems can analyze countless hours of real footage, learn from it, and then use this knowledge to generate eerily convincing fakes. But the question remains, is this a cause for concern? On one hand, deepfakes offer unprecedented opportunities for creativity and entertainment. They can be used to bring life to historical figures in documentaries, or to create realistic digital characters in movies and video games. But on the other hand, they pose significant risks. They can be used maliciously to spread misinformation, damage reputations, or even to incite political unrest. In a world where deepfakes proliferate, trust in visual media could be undermined. The consequences could be far-reaching and profound. However, like any technology, deepfakes are neither inherently good nor bad. It's how we use them that determines their impact. As individuals and as a society, we need to be aware of their potential and also the threats they pose. We need to be prepared for the challenges they bring and to find ways to ensure their responsible use. Deepfakes are not just a technological marvel, but also a societal challenge. So how do they really work? We'll delve into the mechanics behind deepfakes in our next segment. Stay tuned. Deepfakes are the offspring of artificial intelligence and the product of machine learning. This statement might sound like a mouthful, but let's break it down. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the broad concept of machines being able to carry out tasks in a way that we would consider smart. In the context of deepfakes, AI is the mastermind behind the scenes, setting the stage for the creation of these hyper-realistic manipulated videos. Now onto machine learning. Picture this, a toddler learning to recognize shapes. At first, they might not be able to tell a square from a circle, but after being shown numerous examples, they start to discern the difference. Machine learning operates in a similar fashion. It's a subset of AI that focuses on the idea that systems can learn from data, identify patterns, and make decisions with minimal human intervention. So, how does this all tie into deepfakes? Well, deepfakes are created by training a machine learning model, often referred to as a neural network. This model is fed a large amount of data, in this case, images or videos of a person. The more data it receives, the better it becomes at mimicking that person's facial expressions, movements, and even voice. The process involves two neural networks, a generator and a discriminator. The generator tries to create fake videos, while the discriminator tries to catch them. They're like two artists in a contest, one trying to create the perfect forgery, the other trying to spot the flaws. This tug-of-war continues until the generator becomes so good at creating fakes that the discriminator can't tell them apart from the real thing. Now you might be wondering, where does all this data come from? The answer is simple: the internet. Every day, we generate and consume vast amounts of digital content. This massive pool of data is a goldmine for those looking to create deepfakes. With the right tools and enough data, anyone can create a convincing deepfake. But what makes them so convincing? The power of deepfakes lies in their believability. Picture this, a video of a celebrity saying something they never actually said. Now let's delve into the intricate process of creating these uncannily realistic deepfakes. It all begins with selecting the right images. The more images, the better. Preferably, these images should be varied, capturing the subject from multiple angles, under different lighting conditions, and displaying a range of facial expressions. This vast array of data serves as the canvas upon which the deepfake is painted. Next, the images are fed into a neural network, a type of artificial intelligence that mimics the human brain. This neural network is tasked with learning how to impersonate the subject of the images. It's a bit like an artist studying a model, except it's a machine studying digital pixels. The neural network is then trained using a process known as deep learning. Here, the AI is given two tasks: 1, to generate a believable fake, and 2, to distinguish between the real and the fake. This is the crux of the process, a perpetual cat-and-mouse game that pushes the AI to get better and better at fooling itself. The end result? A deepfake so convincing it's almost indistinguishable from reality. But creating a convincing deepfake requires an incredible level of detail and precision. Minute aspects like the subtle nuances of the human face, the way light interacts with skin, the intricate movements of facial muscles, all must be replicated with painstaking accuracy. But the art of deception is a double-edged sword. While deepfakes can be used for harmless fun or even educational purposes, they also have the potential to cause great harm. They can be used to spread misinformation, manipulate public opinion, and even commit fraud. Deepfakes can be incredibly convincing, but they're not without their dangers. The power to create convincing illusions is now in the hands of the many, and with it comes a responsibility to use this power wisely. Deepfakes can be fun, but they can also be weaponized. Imagine a world where you can't trust what you see or hear. We live in an era where the line between reality and fiction is becoming increasingly blurred. Deepfakes, with their ability to create hyper-realistic videos, are at the heart of this transformation. But what happens when this powerful technology falls into the wrong hands? Picture this. A video surfaces online showing a world leader declaring war. Panic ensues, markets plummet, lives are disrupted. But the video is a deepfake, a chillingly realistic fabrication. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's a potential reality. Deepfakes can be used to spread disinformation and propaganda, destabilizing societies and damaging reputations in the process. And it's not just the political sphere that's at risk. Everyday individuals can become victims too. Imagine someone using your likeness to create a deepfake, placing you in a situation you've never been in, saying words you've never spoken. The emotional and psychological toll can be devastating. But it's not all doom and gloom. As with any technology, deepfakes are a tool, and it's how we use them that defines their impact. Raising awareness about the potential misuse of deepfakes is the first step towards mitigation. It's important to remember that seeing isn't always believing, especially in the digital age. Moreover, the need for regulation is clear. Policies need to be put in place to prevent the malicious use of deepfakes and to hold those who misuse them accountable. Technological solutions, such as deepfake detection algorithms, can also play a key role in countering this threat. We're at a crossroads. On one hand, we have an innovative technology that can revolutionize the way we create and consume content. On the other, we have a potential weapon that can be used to manipulate perception and distort truth. Deepfakes are a double-edged sword. They have the potential to entertain, but also to deceive. As we move forward, it's crucial to navigate this landscape with caution, understanding, and responsibility. So, how do we navigate this new era of digital deception? How do we separate fact from deepfake fiction? Well, the answer lies in a multifaceted approach that involves individuals, companies, and governments alike. As we plunge deeper into the digital age, it's vital that we all play our part in combating deepfakes. On an individual level, it starts with education. Being aware of the existence and potential dangers of deepfakes is the first step in combating them. We need to stay vigilant, question what we see, and make use of tools that can help verify the authenticity of images and videos. Companies, particularly those in the tech industry, have a crucial role to play. Many are already investing heavily in developing technologies to detect and prevent deepfakes. Artificial intelligence, the very tool used to create deepfakes, is also being harnessed to combat them. Machine learning algorithms are being trained to spot the subtle inconsistencies that can betray a deepfake. But the fight against deepfakes isn't just about technology, it's also about legislation. Governments around the world are grappling with the legal and ethical implications of deepfakes. Some countries have already passed laws making it illegal to create or distribute deepfakes with malicious intent. But as with all legislation, striking the right balance between regulation and freedom of expression is a delicate task. Social media platforms, too, are stepping up their game. They're implementing stricter policies, refining content moderation practices, and investing in deepfake detection tools. The fight against deepfakes is a global, collective effort. It requires the collaboration of tech companies, governments, and individuals. We need to be proactive in educating ourselves, staying informed about the latest developments, and advocating for sensible legislation and corporate responsibility. In the age of deepfakes, the line between reality and fiction has never been more blurred, But with awareness and vigilance, we can navigate this new digital landscape.